So I planted these bulbs last year in a variety of kick-ass vintage containers, and I stopped watering them after they made these gorgeous shows. And I planted them later last year. So what I'm doing now is planting them earlier for Christmas or around Christmas bloom, but mostly I'm doing this earlier to kind of prompt you to purchase Amaryllis bulbs for yourself, because, you know, with shipping and dilly-dallying, I mean, now is the time that you should be doing this. So after they were done blooming, I stopped watering them, let them all go dormant. They've been sitting there like this since summertime. Some of them, even though I haven't watered for months, they're like survivors. There's like, you see a little bit of green in there? A little bit of green in there. They're really cooler than I thought. I think for a long time I may have thought Amaryllis were for old ladies. I do not believe that anymore. Also, becoming an old lady, Amaryllis come in so many kick-ass colors. They're not old lady. Like some of the red ones may be a little old-fashioned, but there's some really gothy ones. There's a green one that makes my heart pitter-pat. Some of the colors here, they were all awesome, but some of them really just wow. So here's how you bring them back to life. A little bit of water, and I always believe in choosing the right fertilizer for the job. And in this case, I'm using Super Thrive, which is a super old-fashioned 1940 World's Fair. It's made out of it's vitamins and a little bit of kelp. It has a very vitamin-y smell. The important thing when you're choosing a fertilizer, especially for indoor, you don't want your plants to smell. You don't want to, if you've ever fertilized with something indoors that your cats and dogs and what other, I'm not going to judge what pets you have, but we don't want to draw your pets into your plants. That's just a terrible idea. So Super Thrive is where it's at today, and the ingredients are, it's a drop per gallon. So you can't go wrong with that. So this is not even a gallon, so it's not even a drop. And we're gonna mix because it gives me a chance to mix with the vintage. It's not vintage. It could be a swizzle stick from Hawakiki, the local tiki bar, which I have never been to. I don't ever go to tiki bars. And then it just takes a little bit of water, and they're super low maintenance. No issues. I have one here that had a little bit of mealybug and just shaken a tiny bit of granular systemic. This is my favorite for houseplants. It's Bonide brand. And just shake it a little bit, and when the plant takes up the water, it takes this up too and wards off all mealybug. So that is it for Amaryllis. Give them as gifts, buy them for yourself. They're a huge pick-me-up, and the blooms last for a really, really long time. Occasionally they tip over, but then you just cut it and put it in water and it still lasts a really long time. It's just like a no-brainer, good way to spend your money because you'll have them forever. So I said so, do it. Amaryllis, not just for old ladies anymore, or people dressed like one.